Unfortunately, one person passed away overnight.
At a Washington state hospital, thousands of miles away from China's coronavirus epicenter, tragic news, the first coronavirus death in the United States.
The person who died was a patient at Evergreen Hospital who had underlying health conditions. It was a male in his 50s.
The CDC says it was likely community spread, meaning the source of infection is unknown and patients have not recently traveled or been exposed to someone confirmed to be at risk. The death, one of 3 new cases in the state, the other 2 also believed to be community spread and happening at a nursing home there where officials now say there may be an outbreak.
We're in the process of investigating this situation as an outbreak.
27 residents and 25 staff all showing symptoms and waiting for test results. The governor declaring a state of emergency to prepare and respond. Adding to the alarm, health officials identifying even more cases of community spread. And 30 minutes north of the nursing home, a high school student whose classmates, like Sienna Guadagnoli, learned their school would be closed for 3 days.
I think most people were just in shock and didn't believe it, because my friend's first reaction was just, "You're lying." Like, no one believed it at first.
And in Oregon, a staff member at an elementary school. Now the CDC working to compile growing lists of everyone who might have come into contact with confirmed cases of COVID-19 across the country. States like Washington welcoming the news that the FDA will allow state and local governments to immediately begin testing for the virus. And health officials stressing even though the risk is growing, most cases are mild, but encouraging the public to be vigilant, wash their hands, and stock up on goods in case they need to stay home.
And Gotti joins us now from outside the nursing home in Kirkland, Washington. Gotti, what's being done there to contain the spread of the virus?
Well, Jose, that is the question that so many people that live near this nursing home want answered. Now, remember, there are 50 people here that are being tested for the coronavirus, and I want to show you how close it is to different houses out here. That is an entire apartment complex right behind the nursing home. You've got family houses all around this area, kids out playing in the neighborhood. This is a tightly knit community that is just now finding out about what's going on here. Meanwhile, this nursing home is not allowing any visitors inside, and the CDC has dispatched a team here to investigate.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.